we want to talk about steadying your beat so that, each section really, there's no tempo change. He never says, oh, now when you get to there, we're going to have a different tempo. He doesn't. But you have a different mood. And so the mood is, because he goes to the minor and he does have the detached notes in the bass and has a lot of diminished chords and things going on. But that's how you're going to show the mood change, not by changing the beat. So we'll talk about it in a minute. Now I just want to go over a couple of things that were important. Now the beginning was quite good. I think you're balancing really well, and I think your middle voice now is really undulating, and it's inside of the texture. It's not jumping out. So this is quite good. This is quite good now. Of course, we're in practice tempo, and that's okay. So that's fine. That was very nice. And you did some really neat things. Now the thing that I circled here was this measure. This got too fast. And also, I'm not sure, do you want to pedal it? I personally don't really pedal it. So, but you could dab the pedal maybe on the first, which doesn't have a detached note. This doesn't. So you could put a little pedal there and then you could dab it here, but I wouldn't. So this goes straight across, and the way you could remedy it in terms of a practice routine is first do it legato and then snip it. So here's what I would do to practice it. I do like this. And then I'd say, oh, just snip it out now. See, that way I got the line going horizontal. Okay, that was one issue. There was one place where a little bit of your alto jumped out. It would have been measure 12, where you have this measure 12. So in other words, we don't want to hear. That would tone down. Yeah, that jumped out a little bit. I put an arrow down there just to remind me. So that you just do by balancing. And your left hand is now moving, so draw some interest. So see, you can even hear the left hand a little more because of that.
I can't even hear your right hand. I can't believe you can do that.
Okay, now one place where I think you actually last week you had the rhythm right was measure 21, where you have this. So just remember, after you played the third 16th, the fifths, you're playing fifths there in the left hand. After that, you do the turn. 1, 2, 3. Just remember that, okay? Now the other place was here, and this was the 32nd note has to come after the left hand 16th. Watch. Okay? So that wasn't clear, that little 30.
Yeah, sometimes I run away.
But let's do it again. Watch. Let's do it. I'll show you. Okay, so that's that. I'm just spotting out.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing was when you got to that beautiful new section in A flat minor, it started running away on you because the beat from the beginning was lost. What is, the unifying beat? So let's say your unifying beat is this. For now, it's a little behind tempo. You're in practice a little bit. All right, that would mean that when you get here, you would have. This is for your tempo as it is. So that left hand started jumping away from you and it started going too fast.
Oh, okay.
Now that's a tricky place because it's easy for it to get anxious there. But you have to hold back and keep it in the beat, the framing beat. This was pretty good. I know she used pedal here. You did this. Some people do that. You could not pedal over it, and you could kind of take the pedal off and press lift. You could do. But remember, you're going horizontal. Horizontal, 2, right here, 2. Those are your destination notes. These are little springboard short notes too, SFs. And then over here, you're back to major, but don't lose keep your beat steady, because we have to remember what we started with. little out of control. I put there too. Oh, and make sure they're all staccato. That's another thing. These aren't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is slurred. Slur to short, 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 long. Now be careful about details. Now here, this too. Make sure you keep it in the steady beat that you started the piece with. So, and all staccato until this one, right? Short, 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 long, right? Short, short. Now he does short. And then resolve it down. We still have the same beat. No, we didn't change tempo, did we? Okay, so then the rest, this was very good. Okay, another place. Well, actually, I did want to mention another place at the beginning too. I just noticed it. You know, in the beginning, this is all very nice. We all went through that. But when you got here, this would be measure 7, where you did this. What are you going to do here? Are you doing pedal or no pedal?
I'm supposed to be doing no pedal.
I would not. I would. And the thing is, I would press lift like you're doing tenutos. See, because it's melodic.
Yeah.
You don't want that. That we don't want. But we want something in the middle with yum pom 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 chi. And remember, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we already. Yeah, I wanted to mention that the ones before that, C, B flat, A flat, G, in measure 7, also need to be horizontal, but press lift, going horizontal. Tenuto, like tenuto. Tenuto means press lift. Doesn't mean clip the notes or withdraw them crisply. It's the opposite. It's press them, caress the notes. Okay, here's another place. Be careful of rhythm here. Watch, right hand. So what happens to this 32nd note? It comes after the 16th, right?
Yeah.
So be careful of that. And same thing in the octaves. So here you would have. Same thing. Here again, when we were measure 58, you had pedal suddenly there as this. That wouldn't be this period of music, wouldn't do that. That maybe Chopin would do it, but for Beethoven, and he has clean lines, classical lines, he wouldn't do that. He would do as he wrote. He would have bum, 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 bum. See? Makes sense, doesn't it? At least as far as I can. Right. Because if you put the pedal down there, it's too much like romantic music that came later, So, and over here, I wouldn't over pedal this. I'd make it very clear. Clear. You could pedal here, but get off the pedal until the cadence. Right. Pedal here, but off pedal. It has to be very clean. And then you have to have the rest in between here. Rest. So you don't want that. You don't want to play over the rest with a pedal, do you? There at the end. Right. It's like he's finally going a big sigh. Me. Do. Sighing down. You have to have a little rest in between each of those. That's why I put the rest there, right? And I think this is the newest part for you, is the coda. This end part.
Yeah.
This has to be very steady. This is your conductor. The left hand's conducting. Very steady. Now here, I would not go. Here I might do a little extra pedal. Watch. You know that I'm pedaling. I'm there pedaling each one. It makes sense.
Okay.
Wait. Now, pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, no pedal. Pedal. Rest, big rest. Pedal, no pedal. Too many steps. There's too many steps to pedal through that. Off. Pedal, off. Hands off.